Hi, everybody. My name is Brendan Weafer, and I'm here to talk to you today about something that's truly revolutionary. It will change the way we age. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you how I went from the guy you see on the screen beneath me, to the executive that's standing before you today. So back then, they used to call me the Grim. I was Brendan the Grim Weafer, and I got to fight all over the world. And throughout my journey, I got to learn from the best in the world in strength and conditioning, sports performance, nutrition, and health and wellness. Throughout my journey, I started to see significant changes in my lifestyle and my body, and I wanted to share that with my family. So when my mother was in her mid-50s, I started to provide some of these trainings and principles to her. Fast forward 15 years later, and she started to enter obstacle races. It was really something fun we did together for a long time. Now she's in her early 70s and in some of the best health of her life. And given the current COVID-19 situation, I couldn't be more thrilled that she proactively took that approach to her health and wellness. So combining my background, the inspiration of my mother, and some trends in the market that are combining hardware, software, and artificial intelligence, I give you LYFEPROOF. That's live young forever. And I say immortality would be a curse without the fountain of youth. So the problem, as I see it, is that there are inadequate wellness services within senior communities that increase the dependence on a very costly care model by creating a greater risk of physical and mental health issues. Combine that with an exploding demographic of people over 65, not just domestically, but also internationally, leads to a large economic burden on our healthcare system. And again, we are currently learning the problem with straining our healthcare system. So the solution that we're providing is a groundbreaking digital platform that enables groups and individuals with artificial movement assessment, providing them content to match their needs and producing clinical data and also acting as an early intervention model. I give you LYFEPROOF. We can take any television set around the country or around the world and turn it into this system. And we do that with a camera unit, a dongle or a micro PC that plugs right into your HDMI port. And then we can see here the artificial intelligence assessing a group of people moving. Our MVP, or minimal viable product, is a business-to-business solution where we sell directly to independent and assisted living communities working with their program and activity directors. Our market size is we are working with the 90,000 independent and assisted living communities that house 5 million people in the United States. That's our initial TAM. We want to work with the highest functioning individual in the senior care space to ward off future problems. Our expanded vision includes live streaming capabilities and is a business to governmental application. So consider the current situation in the world where our senior population is isolated and our therapists can't reach them. This would allow those two to meet digitally. Our beta results when we've run beta groups have been really powerful. And the key takeaways are we're providing a physical, social benefit that includes inclusive of all the members in the community that's specialized to meet their needs and self-sustaining where the resident director can run this program themselves. We're finding that improved tissue viability reduces comorbidity. And we're going to continue to gather data around that thesis. We're finding that greater independence helps reduce fragility. And increasing and enhancing ranges of motion requires less assistance. As an example, if somebody can touch their toes, they'd be able to tie their shoes, and they don't need assistance from the surrounding community. 100% of the time when we've run these beta groups, they've all turned into paid consulting opportunities, which tells you there's a need. The beta engagement has been really astounding. When somebody's come in to one of our classes, they've come back 94% of the time. And by the end of our 8-week sessions, we have routinely engaged between 65 and 70% of the entire community come to us on a weekly basis. Our traction and customer discovery were pushed to the limits in the Media Lab. I myself have talked to over 100 activity and recreation directors. And I will tell you that they provide a specialized service, so we need to provide them a specialized service. We need to give them something that's turnkey, price conscious, and inclusive of everyone in their community while being specialized enough to meet individual needs. When we've put up banner ads and run promotions, we've had over 1,300 director signups in just about a 5-week period. We've had over 500 YouTube subscribers with only 7 pieces of content. And when we've reached out to these communities on cold email campaigns, we've had almost a 38% response rate. When we differentiate ourselves in the marketplace, we're going to do this by being highly digitized and highly specialized. We're going to offer computer vision, strong intellectual property, and specialized design work. Our computer vision is world-class. Our specialized design is being assisted by the Ability Labs at NYU. And our segmentation of the senior population gives us our methodology and our true age programming. I say, not every 75-year-old is created equal. Our revenue is coming from selling directly to these communities. It's a business-to-business sales model. And the number on the screen that's most important is the one all the way at the bottom. That's our lifetime value to cost of acquisition. It's a 3-to-1 ratio. That means for every dollar we spend, we look to get 3 back. And that's assuming that our blended monthly recurring revenue is only $115 per subscription. Our team is world-class. I have over 25 years of experience in the health and wellness industry. I've done everything. I've built gyms, I've worked for financial institutions, built digital platforms, you name it, I've done it. And I'm going to quote the great Wayne Gretzky when I say I'm not skating to where the puck is, I'm skating to where the puck's going. Gillian has over 17 years in behavioral health and works with governments all over the world helping solve their crises, their health crises. Our tech partner is world-class in computer vision and IoT, and our CTO has a big background in data architecture, working with companies like Facebook and Netflix. Our advisors are eclectic, but fantastic. We have everyone from people in the senior care space to people in finance. We have artificial intelligence specialists and doctors, everything in between. Everyone we need to support us to get to the market. We're looking for a capital raise of $750,000, partially to develop some of the technology, but also to market and sell it. Thank you guys for the time. Have a great day. You can reach me at brendan@lifeproof.com. Thank you.